Donald Trump's career is often described as a family business, and it's easy to see why. Nearly all of his children are involved in his projects. Even his youngest son, Barron, has recently started attending his father's official events. But have things always been smooth between them? Trump has admitted to being very strict with Don, Ivanka, Eric, and Tiffany. In fact, one of his younger children didn't speak to him for years. And then there's the special relationship between Donald and Ivanka, which has faced criticism. People often praise Ivanka, but is the admiration always sincere? Let's dive into Trump's relationships with his 5 children from 3 different women, which will likely surprise you. Barron, his youngest and 5th child, is currently attracting the most attention. Trump has often referred to him as "my boy," and even suggested that Barron might become more popular than his other sons. At 18, Barron resembles his father not just physically, but also in his mannerisms and style of speaking. They share an interest in golf, and were recently seen together on a course with Barron riding alongside his dad in a golf cart while Donald chatted with the paparazzi. Trump has spoken proudly of Barron, especially as the young man has shown an interest in politics, even offering his father advice. Barron recently graduated from Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, and Trump missed a court hearing to attend his son's graduation party. Barron made his campaign debut at a rally in Florida, where he was met with applause. Donald described him as a "special guy," noting that Barron had gotten into every college he applied to and made his own choice. Barron's rise to the spotlight is a departure from his mother Melania's wish to keep him out of the limelight. She stayed in New York during Trump's presidency to care for Barron until the school year ended. Donald, who has been focused on his work, has openly acknowledged that raising Barron wasn't a priority, saying he didn't handle the hands-on aspects of fatherhood like diaper changes or feeding. As for Trump's other children, Donald Trump Jr. is the oldest and perhaps his most vocal defender. He frequently compares himself to his father, both in ambition and in his tendency to stir controversy. Donald Jr. is passionate about hunting and has been criticized for it, but he doesn't seem bothered by the backlash. He's also known for attacking his father's critics, such as Robert De Niro. In 2001, Donald Jr. joined the Trump Organization and served as executive vice president. He became a key figure during his father's 2016 campaign and later expressed his emotional pride when Trump won the presidency. Donald Jr. has 5 children of his own and has been divorced from his ex-wife, Vanessa, since 2018. As a child, he struggled with his parents' messy divorce and distanced himself from his father for a time. But after attending boarding school, he reconciled with Donald and has since expressed gratitude to both his parents for their role in his success. Donald Jr. is rumored to be the leading candidate to carry on his father's political legacy, thanks to his popularity among Trump supporters and his advocacy for issues like hunting and gun rights. Eric Trump, Donald's second son, has taken a quieter role in the family business. Like his brother, he struggled with the divorce and often sought to avoid the public eye. After graduating from Georgetown, Eric also joined the Trump Organization, taking on a significant leadership role. He emphasizes the values of honesty, integrity, and responsibility, which he learned from his father. As his children grow older, Eric believes his father is becoming more attentive to them. Eric, known for his calm and polite demeanor, has stood by his father during tough times, including his legal battles. Eric has also started taking on a more public role, defending his father in the media. Together with his wife Lara, they have 2 children and have been married for 10 years. Meanwhile, Ivanka Trump, perhaps the most famous of Trump's children, has decided to take a step back from the public eye for now. There's a common belief that Ivanka Trump is Donald Trump's favorite child. She's often described as special, intelligent, and possessing every quality one could admire. This was evident even when she was young, with Donald pausing his business meetings to take her calls, always putting her on speakerphone. Perhaps he was preparing her for a future career, as she ultimately became highly successful, mirroring many of his traits. Ivanka initially dabbled in modeling before launching her jewelry and fashion brands. However, when Trump ran for president, she stepped back from her business to support him. Her devotion was evident during the election and afterward, particularly when Trump faced backlash for his misogynistic remarks. Ivanka has always supported her father, emphasizing how he has empowered women, including herself. Back then, Ivanka was often referred to as a proto-wife, a nod to the significant influence Donald allowed her over his business and personal affairs. When people remarked that Ivanka might be the real First Lady, she called it an inappropriate observation. Despite the unusual comments from Donald, including once saying that if Ivanka weren't his daughter, he might date her, Ivanka has always stood by him, calling him a complex but extraordinary father. Even as her father's strongest ally in politics, Ivanka has decided not to join the campaign this time. She has chosen to focus on her young children and her private life, stepping away from the political spotlight. It's possible that Tiffany Trump, Donald's youngest daughter, may take on more responsibility. Tiffany, long considered the family's black sheep, was the product of Donald's affair with Marla Maples, and her parents' divorce when she was just 5 years old was highly publicized. Although Trump was mostly absent from Tiffany's life, their relationship grew over time, particularly after she graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. Tiffany, like Ivanka, carved her own path, pursuing a career in singing, modeling, and even interning at Vogue. She eventually became an Instagram star with over 1 million followers and joined her father's 2016 campaign. At the Republican National Convention, she delivered a heartfelt speech praising her father's relentless spirit. However, Tiffany has reportedly decided not to return to politics, opting instead to pursue a career in law, possibly even serving as her father's legal counsel. In 2022, Tiffany married Nigerian billionaire Michael Boulos, with her father humorously advising him to take care of her. Over time, Tiffany has forged stronger bonds with her siblings, particularly with Ivanka, showing that despite public scrutiny and differences, the Trump family remains united. What's your take? Who do you think is the most successful of Donald Trump's children? Share your thoughts.